I thought my card with a sweet one bliss. Someone flicks me a back body. So, it's another one, yeah. It's a full run, yeah. Oh, it's another one, yeah.
Good evening, iBoxingHub here. I go by the name of Yenji, featuring yours truly, Trey. What's good?
All good, cuz. All good. Literally just recovering yesterday, from the watch along. So massive love to obviously Rico and massive love to Neutral as well. They obviously joined me on the watch along yesterday, and we obviously witnessed the event yesterday, cuz. But other than that, how are you feeling? Hopefully it's been a good week for you as well, cuz.
Yeah. The week's gone fast. And can't complain. We had boxing on yesterday, so just looking forward to the next event and the next one and the next one after that. And of course the undisputed heavyweight, and of course the South Londoners as well, and of course AJ and Ngannou. So listen, 2024, it's been a great start. It's been a good start.
I can't lie to you, cuz I agree with you completely. And big up Untraceable as well. Don't worry, bro, you're not traceable in this platform. He's obviously saying that Beterbiev is a killer. And he's obviously saying as well, he gives rounds away on purpose. And big up the representative as well. Thank you so much for joining us on the show. He's obviously saying, hopefully we get Beterbiev versus Bivol this summer, because like you said, boxing right now is on the high, and what a way to just kick off the boxing calendar year, like with the event yesterday. Look, massive shout out as well to Callum Smith as well. Mundo, he did come through to fight, and he put in a good performance, but in the end I just think Beterbiev, he's just motivated. He wants this fight with Bivol, and I think he felt that if he didn't win in that fashion yesterday, then we won't be, talking about it today for next potential fight, man. So now, big up, man. And obviously, Untraceable saying Turkey, Halal Sheikh is a G. No, we agree with you. Look, he wants to make this happen. And cuz, look, let's just get down to the business, of course. Before we kind of get into that, I just want to confirm as well. We've obviously got like some news that we're going to share at the end of the pod regarding a new show that's going to be on our channel. So guys, make sure you guys are tuned in there. And Untraceable, don't worry. You're Untraceable. You don't even need to worry if you've said his name right or not. Don't worry. This is the platform for you guys. And Palamos Music is obviously saying greetings, peeps. Now, greetings to you, man. You obviously did the shift with us yesterday. So, cuz, round up that event yesterday, man.
Listen, I'm going to take it back. I always rate the underdog. Sorry, I always back the underdog. Clearly, he was an underdog, and he didn't deliver. But, I think I'll probably give him round 1 or 2, but he took a beating. Yeah, See, I don't want to make excuses for him, because, again, obviously, Beterbiev, he's been inactive for over a year as well. So, do you think inactivity plays a role in this fight? Well, I believe it does. But if Callum Smith was active, do you think he could have done better? I'm not sure if he would have got the victory, but do you think he could have performed better? Because, the whole game plan was attack the body, but he was going for the head. And Beterbiev, he's tough. Listen, he is tough. And he got Callum out there in round 7. So, again, I have to salute Anthony Yard, because he got Anthony Yard out there in round 10. And I think it just shows, he's got heart. But Beterbiev, he's a problem. He is. We've said it many times. In this 175 division, he's a problem. Like, he is a problem. The only way people can get those belts is once he vacates or retires, because at the moment it's a tough one. It's really a tough one. And I'm gonna say it now. When that fight happens with Bivol, if Beterbiev doesn't get rid of Bivol, if it goes to distance, I believe Bivol wins on points. That's just my prediction.
Oh, that's a fair share, cuz, man. And big up to you, honestly. And big up to FK Breeze as well. Another amateur that's coming through the ranks, man. Big up to him. He's obviously saying what's happening. No, we're good. We're just obviously excited to be, reviewing this event. And Palamos Music's obviously saying, where was BNG yesterday? Don't worry, you know, had a few things to sort out, but that's why we've got a team. We all, you know, chipped in and we did the graveyard shift, man. So big up to the team. And FK Breeze is saying, no, Yard got out around round 8. So, and the representatives is obviously saying, Beterbiev was out for a year, Callum 16 months. A lot of boxers were inactive in this new era. I definitely agree. And Lucy as well, she was in the watch along with us as well. Thank you so much for joining us. She's obviously saying Callum Smith at his absolute best might be able to go the distance with Beterbiev, but I don't think you could ever actually beat him though. Look, I agree as well. I definitely
agree with that statement. I agree with that statement.
Yeah, I agree. And representatives obviously saying, as a Beterbiev fan, I hope he stops Bivol after, and I would like to see him go up and fight Jay Opataya. Ooh, and then retire into the sunset. No, it's good. It's good, cause like, what are you saying? I obviously agree with Lucy.
Beterbiev, he's like the Canelo in the division. He's like a Canelo. You know, he's solid. He's just he's tough. He is tough. You know, he's tough. Regardless, you know, I mean, who can beat Beterbiev? The only person I can see who could potentially give him problems could be Bivol. But we'll just have to wait and see. If that fight, I believe that fight will happen, I think, in September. So we just have to wait and see. You know, we just have to wait and see. Because at the moment, I would say he's the A side. He's holding the majority of the belts. He's the A side. And again, I'm only judging by Bivol's last performance. It's just like he went the whole round with Lyndon Arthur. Whereas, you know, Beterbiev, you know, he stops his opponents. He stops them. So it's going to be a tough one. It's going to be a tough one. But like I said, if he doesn't stop Bivol, if it goes to distance, it could possibly Bivol could win, or it could be a draw.
Oh no, I agree with you. And look, big up Palamos Music, man. Look, he's showing that he cares as well. He's saying, to be fair, Chris don't sound too well. Get well soon. So big up to you. Big up. And Untraceable is obviously saying he should fight Opataya at a catch weight, which is very interesting as well. And Lucy is obviously saying, I think Beterbiev loses most of his advantages at cruiserweight. So it's 175 to 200 is a big jump, and I definitely agree. Untraceable is obviously saying Arthur got stopped by I'm not too sure what he means there, but FK Breeze is obviously saying people don't rate Beterbiev's boxing skills because he's a punching killer. His timing of the jab, his defense was good, setting traps. Look, we definitely agree, man. Just last few points as well. Representatives obviously saying the Beterbiev jab is so underrated. It has that thudding power in it. Look, we agree with you. And Lucy's obviously saying his jab was stronger than everything in Smith's entire arsenal. And I agree. And look, just to wrap up here, Opataya versus Beterbiev is a murder fight. Look, cuz I'm not even gonna lie to you. Just just going by the watch along yesterday, just going by the performance of Beterbiev, I echo what everyone's saying in terms of his jab, in terms of his power, in terms of his boxing skill as well. Remember, in the amateurs, he's given Usyk
problems.
You know, he's won over Usyk in the amateurs as well. So he must have some level of skill to be able to do that against a Usyk, especially at the time as well. And his performance, I just saw it coming, cuz I hate to be that guy that says I told you so, but I just saw this coming because he had Bivol on the horizon, man. I just think that he wasn't gonna let this opportunity slip, man. Because remember, at one point last year, we thought that this fight was never gonna happen because the politics.
Of course. Yeah.
But Saudi has opened the doors now, and this fight can happen. Hopefully, after Ramadan during the summer, this can happen. So no, big up. And representatives obviously saying after round 2, Obviously, he looked like a grizzly bear mauling. Look, I agree. And Untraceable is obviously saying that makes him under Beterbiev, who stopped Yard Baffley. Yeah, look, cuz it's a madness, I would say. It
So,
is a madness.
what's next for Callum Smith? You know, I still believe, I would like to see him fight the likes of Yard, Buatsi, Azeez. But then again, you know, Smith, he's achieved everything. You know what I mean? You know, he's become world champion. He won the, is it what's the what was the challenge called again? The Super World.
Yeah,
Uh,
boxing. Yeah, the Super
that's
Series. Yeah.
Super Series. That's it. Yeah. So he's made a lot of money now. He fought Canelo, lost. Beterbiev lost. So I believe Canelo and Beterbiev are his only losses, right?
Yeah,
So he's fought elite fighters, not world class, above world class, elite. So gotta give him some respect. You know, gotta give him some respect. But I would like to see him and the yard. Or
yeah,
if what's his name? Billy Joe Saunders, because he wants to campaign at light heavyweight. I would like to see
yeah.
Smith and Billy Joe Saunders.
Yeah, no, that would be a good fight. And look, FK Breeze is echoing your thoughts right now because he's saying Yard versus Smith looks like a good domestic battle as well. And Palamos Music is saying retirement for Callum. And Untraceable is obviously saying he's got heart. Look, he showed a lot of heart yesterday. You know, whilst we was obviously watching the watch along for the fight, um, I was just thinking him going to the ring. He looked pretty confident. He looked like he
Mm,
was ready. I think you know he did the best he could. I think I
mm,
know you could argue if he had more activity in the ring, he might have been a little bit more sharper. But I just think the result it would have been the same regardless. I just think Beterbiev, he doesn't get enough credit. Everyone that he's got in the ring with, he stopped, man, and that was just an example of how much of a great career he's had thus far, man. So, look, FK Breeze is obviously saying in Britain, who is the top light heavyweight? Cuz who do you think's the top light heavyweight in Britain?
In Britain, as of now, the top light heavyweight, I would have to say Anthony Yard. My reasons why I say this because he's challenged for a world title twice.
Yeah.
Beterbiev and I forgot his name. I forgot the guy's name now.
You,
He went Russia to fight the opponent. So and he's judging his performance when he first went for a first title shot.
Kovalev,
Yeah,
Kovalev,
that's
you
the
mean?
problem. Yeah. So, and judging his performance when he fought Kovalev, it's just like, yeah, there was still room to improve. And when he fought Beterbiev, he did improve. Do you know what I mean? But I would have to say Anthony Yard. I would have to say Anthony Yard. And hopefully, we can get to see Anthony Yard fight the winner of Azeez and Buatsi.
Oh no, I agree with you. It's a very very good point, cuz. And
Mm,
big up to Aisha as well. I gotta give her another shout out as well because in our WhatsApp group, you know, with the whole family, she did predict before the fight that
mm,
Beterbiev win either the seventh round or the eighth round. So look, she's got it absolutely spot on. So big up to Aisha once again. She's obviously saying Yard beats Callum, and Lucy's obviously saying Buatsi Azeez, I think, is the top UK light heavyweights, which is a good point as well. The
mm.
representative is obviously saying great night of fights. Maloney versus Sanchez, and shout out to Murdoch, took huge shots against Bealey. Oh, Bealey, big up to Bealey as well. He called out Canelo, got the stoppage yesterday,
Mm.
and he's hungry, man. So big up to him. And Untraceable is obviously saying he doesn't know what the final bell sounds like. It's true, he doesn't know. And look, Representative Shane Sanchez could have won, in my opinion. We agree. And Lucy's just obviously confirming Kovalev, yes. And the last little point here is whoever wins between Buatsi and Azeez is also Bivol's mandatory. So that's what makes it juicy as well. That's what makes it
Ooh.
juicy, cuz.
But hold on. So I'm a bit confused because Bivol at the moment, nothing's been. Well, no, hold on. My understanding, Eddie Hearn has made it clear. He said his end, as in Bivol's team, they've already signed their contract. So he's contracted to fight Beterbiev, right?
Yeah.
Now, the winner out of Buatsi and Azeez, am I right in saying they were supposed to fight Yard next? because they're gonna have to step aside because Bivol is not gonna risk it and fight and defend his title against Buatsi or Azeez. He's gonna have to pay him off because we all want to see the two Russians fight each other.
I agree with you.
So I can't. I mean, I could be wrong, but I can't see Azeez, Dan Azeez or Joshua Buatsi, whoever wins, fighting Bivol next because it's all about the undisputed now. It's all about the undisputed. We've waited for a long time. It's been like what? Is it 4 or 5 years now?
We've waited a long time because we've waited an absolute long time for this fight, and that's why.
To be fair, they might as well just wait because, like I said, whoever becomes champion will either retire or vacate the majority of the belts, and then the UK Mandem can challenge each other for the belts. You know what I mean? Because right about now, it's peak. It's peak for them.
No, I agree, cuz I agree with you definitely. It's such a good point. Obviously, Aisha, big up to her. Oh, she's saying I think Buatsi beats Azeez. Oh no, Aisha coming off the fence. Remember you were saying she said she would rather see a draw. Now she's going for Buatsi. No, it's fair play, man. It's fair play. I got to go for Dan Azeez, man. Honestly, I like the energy that he brings, and I've got to go for Dan Azeez. And Lucy's obviously saying Bivol can still fight Beterbiev, but the next time there's a WBA mandatory at light heavy, whoever wins, Buatsi Azeez is getting the shot. The WBA won't care anyway. And I agree. I agree. And Tony, big up. He's obviously saying Azeez beats Buatsi. I agree with you. And Lucy's obviously saying I got Azeez. I got Azeez as well, man. I can't lie, man. I got Azeez, man. And oh yeah, go on, cuz, go on.
It's a tough one with Buatsi and Dan Azeez. I mean, Dan has achieved a lot. He's what, Commonwealth, British, and European. And Buatsi, obviously, with his Olympic pedigree background, he should have been further than he is now. Do you know what I mean? And it's just like, sorry?
He should have been way further by now, man. Of course.
Because he's got more experience than Dan Azeez, you would lean more to Buatsi. But then I suppose it's just, again, this is how I see it. Buatsi has to go for the knockout. If it goes the distance, Dan Azeez could potentially win. Do you know what I mean? Because, he was with Boxer first. It's one of them ones. It's one of them ones. I mean, I'm going to have to back, obviously, they're both South Londoners, but I'm going to have to back the Guardian brother, Buatsi, innit? But,
you've done him dirty. You've done him dirty.
Listen, no, do you know it's because it's just like, a part of me, I want them to draw because I like both of them. But then it's like, look, this is just business. It's just business, They're going to be friends afterwards. But it's just the winner, like you said, gets the title shot, fights Bivol or Anthony Yard. The loser, where do they go? Back to the drawing board, different route, or IBO? Oh, wait, hold on. The IBO, am I right in saying that's Bivol, or is he vacated that belt title?
Yeah, Bivol. Bivol, believe is carrying that. Yeah.
That's peak, man. It's peak. It's peak.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Remember, Bivol just won it, right?
Yes. Yeah,
he beat Lyndon Arthur for that belt, man. So yeah, that's why when these two potentially fight, obviously that's going to be the next topic, the final topic, the main event. Yeah, I definitely think that all the belts is obviously going to be on the line. Just a quick one anyway. Tony Ellis is obviously saying, have you heard about Hearn suing Boxer relating to Buatsi? I don't know if you know much about it, cuz. Do you hear anything about that? Maybe elaborate for us, Tony Ellis, man. Maybe elaborate for us.
That's what to me.
Palamas Music's obviously saying, I'm with Buatsi, but Azeez got something about his energy pre-fight. I do like him, man. He brings that marvelous Marvin Hagler energies, the way he wears the shorts, and he's just got that old school mindset, of course. And obviously Tony Ellis is saying but he's cool. He's a soldier. Don't even worry. And Aisha just wants Tony Ellis to elaborate, of course. And FK Breeze is obviously saying, I got Buatsi. So, cuz, a lot of people got Buatsi. A lot of people got Dan Azeez. It's a 50-50. But I'm going for Dan Azeez, man. But, cuz, Before this is obviously the main event. We're gonna wrap up the show after this comment. This obviously this category, of course, and it's the topic of discussion, of course. Beterbiev versus Bivol. I know you briefly mentioned what would happen, but if we're gonna break this fight down to the core, who do you think is the favorite in this fight? Firstly,
the favorite I can only judge by both of their performance. Beterbiev is the A side. He carries more belts and he carries power. Now I said if he doesn't stop Bivol in mid to late rounds, and if it goes to distance, I can actually see Bivol winning that fight. So it's a real 50-50 fight. I can't write none of them off. For me, who do I want to win? I say Beterbiev. He's just 20 knockouts or knockdown, whatever. Do you know what I'm saying? You know, ridiculous. And he's 38.
Yeah,
you know, he's 38. People say, "Oh, when you're older, you're slowing down. You're no longer in your prime." Dude, look what he done. Look what he done yesterday.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, he's not world level. He's elite. He's above world level. Yeah, and yeah, I'm gonna lean on to Beterbiev. So I say Beterbiev stops Bivol mid to late round.
Oh, that is a good call. Look, people get involved. Who you guys got? If Beterbiev is fighting Bivol, let's call it Saudi Arabia for all of the marbles. Who is winning? I want to get everyone's thoughts on that, man. But before I get everyone's thoughts, I got to agree with you, cuz I can't lie. I know Ade is going to be upset with us because he's a massive Bivol fan. But Beterbiev is just a beast. And the only way I see Bivol winning this fight, if he fights similar to how he fought Canelo, where he was, picking shots from the outside, not going in, not fighting in the inside. Because if you try fighting the inside with a power puncher like Beterbiev, you saw what he done to Smith yesterday. You got to keep him at bay, especially if you're the taller guy with the reach. So, yes, we got our first prediction. So, Lucy is obviously saying, I got Beterbiev. Bivol's excellent, but he's small. He's a small light heavyweight and will be at a significant strength disadvantage. Look, it's a great point. Thank you so much, Lucy, for getting involved. And Aisha's obviously going to be coming out the fence again. Big up to Aisha. She's obviously saying Beterbiev KO inside 8 to 10 rounds. Bivol likes to go the distance. He doesn't do KOs, and Beterbiev won't allow it. Definitely agree. And big up Gaming Despair as well. Thank you so much for joining us. Beterbiev versus Bivol is a 50-50 fight. The footwork, speed, combinations are so good from Bivol. And yeah, it's mad. So, yep, Tony Ellis, Aisha, so this is just for you. So, Tony Ellis is just elaborating here. So, he's saying Matchroom Boxing is reportedly suing Ben Shalom, boxer, and Sky Sports in the High Court in relation to Joshua Buatsi's contract. So, boy, it's a madness there. And Palamos Music is going for Bivol. So, it's a mad one, man. It's absolutely mad. I can't lie. I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it, man. And look, big up to Gregory Pratt as well. JBT say yo, what it do? Big up to you. He's obviously saying I got Bivol, so big up to you, Gregory. Thank you so much for joining us. Really do appreciate it. Bukayo Saka, thank you so much for joining us as well. He's obviously saying was hoping it would be on the undercard for AJ versus Ngannou. Nah, we're being too greedy.
It's too early.
Way too early. Yeah. You just Ramadan's coming and
that's the main event itself. That's the main event itself. Do you know what I mean? So, talk about AJ and Ngannou press conference tomorrow.
Oh yes, press conference tomorrow. So catch Aisha, who will be attending the press conference tomorrow. I believe Ra's obviously going to be there as well, and need to double check if Rico's going to be there. But catch Aisha there, so people, if you notice her, see her, just give her a hello or whatever, man. And big up, man. Big up, big up. But cuz, look, FK Breeze is obviously saying Beterbiev wins as well. And Lucy's saying Beterbiev is 39 years old in a week. Cuz, it's crazy.
How old is Bivol?
Oh, people, how old is Bivol? Google, get your Google on, people. I want to see an answer right now. How
He
old?
what, mid-30s?
Yeah, I think he's mid-30s, just round the guess, but someone's going to confirm any second. But Aisha's obviously exciting right now. She's saying, whoop, whoop, press conference. She's obviously looking forward to that because AJ is obviously going to be there. And big up to Gaming Despair and Gregory Pratt as well. They're both saying 33.
33.
So Bivol's 33. Beterbiev is going to be 39 in a week. So it's all crazy. It's all crazy. So Bivol just turned 33 in December. Lucy's confirming. But cuz,
yes,
this is absolutely tremendous, man. Obviously, I know not really feeling the best. I know you're not. But thank you so much, for just coming in, blessing the community with your energy. People, just wanted to just let you guys know that on Tuesday, we have a new show that's obviously going to be starting on Tuesday. It won't be live on Tuesday, but an episode will be coming out. So it's called Stay Wading, featuring Abbas and Ray. So Abbas and Ray will be obviously joining the channel, and they're going to just be bringing their energy. So guys, make sure you stay weighed in to their channel. So I'm just excited, cuz. Just exciting. We're bringing more shows to the community. We're obviously growing more as well. And you're obviously going to catch us at the press conference tomorrow. You're going to catch Aisha there. And look, Bakaya Saka's obviously saying excited for next week. What time? So the episode should be out in between 7:30 and 8. But we will confirm. Just follow us on the socials. And Aisha's obviously confirming as well. There won't be any Green Diamond boxing tomorrow because Aisha's obviously going to be attending the press conference, but she will promise that the following week we'll get a decent guest so that you guys, can enjoy the energy of Green Diamond boxing. But cuz, I'm just super excited, man. We've got a lot going on as well. Will we get interviews from the press conference, Aisha? That's
hopefully. Try to get AJ.
Could you confirm for Tony Ellis? Could you confirm for Tony Ellis, Aisha? Will there be interviews at Tony Ellis? Yes, she's saying we'll try our best. Look, we'll try our best to obviously produce something for you guys anyway, man. But big up to Aisha and big up to the family as well. And cuz, just a last bit as well. So guys, just make sure you keep following us on the socials. We're obviously going to be announcing a partnership agreement with a brand. We don't want to say nothing right now, but in the next few weeks, you will be seeing the partnership confirmed, man. But cuz, before we wrap up the show, I always like to ask you, cuz, was there anything online that you thought you saw, you thought, you know what? Let's quickly just discuss this quickly.
Yes, O'Hara Davis. He made a comment, and a lot of people said this. Whenever you go to Vegas in the hotel rooms, you can't sleep. There's something in the air. And I don't think he was lying. Some people are saying, he's delusional, but I actually think he's telling the truth. And I think by him not resting as much, kind of did affect his performance. Not saying that, he would have done anything better. Well, he probably would have. I don't know. I'm not sure if he would have won the fight, but he would have performed a lot way better than he did. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, that's just something I thought. Because a lot of people go to Vegas, they say, like, look, when you're in Vegas, you can't sleep. It's like something's been pumped in the room where you have to go back downstairs and just spend your money. Other than that, just looking forward to the Undisputed and more fights, really. That's about it.
Yeah, more fights, more energy, more boxing, more content. So I'm just excited, man. And Tony Ellis, thank you so much for your love and support. Aisha, Tony Ellis is obviously saying the upper tire interview did really well. No, big up to Aisha. And big up to Tony Ellis once again as well. He's obviously saying, was he sleeping in the casino hotel? But
it seems like it.
It seemed like it, man. And Lucy's obviously saying it was entirely too much in the air for his brain to fight. Nah, we just don't know, man. But big up Gregory Pratt as well. Pratt, big up. Thank you so much, my brother, for just tuning in. He's obviously saying like and subscribe. So people, make sure you're liking and you're subscribing. And make sure also you're hitting the notifications as well. So as soon as we come live, bang, it's in your phones or wherever you're sort of following the, the YouTube channels on anyway, man. But cuz this last point from Aisha, obviously Aisha's just thanking Tony Ellis. Yes, it's done a lot of views and we thank God, we thank Allah. So big up, big up, big up. Ooh, last little point there. I know not everyone's trying to throw in those last little points. FK Breeze is obviously saying, I think that's where the fighters are accommodated, but still, O'Hara is a joker. And Lucy's last little point is the reason why he lost to that old hand was because of that left hand. But cuz, look, this is the end of the show, of course, cuz. I'm gonna get over to yourself, cuz.
Yeah, so listen, guys, we're back here again next week. Like my cousin said, it's important to follow the journey, like, share, and subscribe. And we've got something big. We're cooking something big. And have a productive, blessed week. And we shall see you on Wednesday. Peace and love.
Oh, actually, before we do this, remember, we've got G-Man coming on the show on Wednesday. So people, make sure you're tuned into the boxing roundup on Wednesday. We've got G-Man joining us on the show. I just wanted to just quickly throw that out there. But, cuz, wrap us up, man.
Peace and love. Peace and love.
Peace. Cool.
It's another bang. All the Muslim cars now, whichever get up. I start my card with a sweet one, please. Someone